Welcome to GT Not Live. That's right, this is not live. This is me sitting on a couch, pre-recorded for your enjoyment, because sometimes you just gotta stockpile some content to shovel into the YouTube system. Ain't that right, Amy?
That's right.
That is absolutely right. So, thank you for joining me on the couch here.
Hello.
Clearly, this is not Stephanie. This is Amy.
What?
Stephanie got sick of this game.
I'm having an identity crisis right now.
No, that is not actually true. But basically, Stephanie had to do real work, and I was really adamant about moving forward in the game Boneworks because we have theories about it, and at the rate that we're going in this game, we'll either never finish it, which just chalk that onto the pile of games we never finish on GT Live, which I don't want to add to.
I mean, there's not that many, right?
I love that you're still struggling to find a place to.
Well,
to
I
clip
also
your
have to
microphone
stand up again, so.
Oh, that's fair. I get that.
I was like, let's not make this permanent.
I mean, maybe not a lot from the time that you've been a part of GT Live, but there's a good number.
No, you seem to be pretty committed since I've been here.
I try. Like, the thing is, it's just availability of time, right? Like, so much of our focus has to go into, like, doing game theory and film theory that we don't have time to just sit on couches and finish all the like the games are really long.
They are.
They're really long.
This game is also very long.
This one turned out to be
very big.
This one turned out to be a lot longer than I anticipated.
But you are really excited about the ending. So there's something really fun about the end, right? That's why we're pushing through.
Yes, that's absolutely why. No, it's interesting. Like, yes, I've spoiled it for myself. I know how the game ends because there's theory. That's the point, right? That's why I'm doing GT Not Lives about this game, is because if I have any hopes of doing a theory about this game in and around a time when it's even moderately relevant to you as a viewer who may have watched another video of it, I have to plow forward. And yeah, I think that where this game goes is really interesting, but you got to get through a lot of like middle levels where it's just kind of like fun, but not necessarily super exciting.
I'm excited.
Good, and I hope they're excited too.
This is the first time I've got to watch it like first person, so
that's true. You're always having.
Yes, I'm always kind of seeing it partially on a very tiny screen, so yeah, I'm excited.
And the thing is too, like sometimes I get to play games, sometimes, but very rarely is it VR games, and very rarely is it stuff that I'm not actively working on theories of. So this is just like the perfect conglomeration of events that we're going to get through it. So from here on out, Boneworks is just going to not be live, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm dedicated to showing you the ending. I'm not leaving it hanging like I did Detroit Become Human. We should revisit Detroit Become Human. That was a good game.
We can.
It was stressful.
We have time.
We have infinite time.
Yeah, so maybe.
Maybe not on this mortal coil. We definitely don't have infinite time in that context.
This took a turn.
It's dark.
This is dark.
I just finished watching The Good Place. I have a lot of feelings about life and death and the point system. So I've heard. I need to gather up more good points. I'm afraid that I'm not going to pass muster in the afterlife.
I mean, I think you've done a great job.
I feel like we strive for good stuff,
yeah.
Amy.
No, I fully believe that you have racked up some good points. But I'm going to actually help us start the game.
Yeah, I like that you're just moving us along because you're like, we got to go. Hey, Amy, did you draw this?
No, this is actually commissioned from Dan.
Good one, Dan. I like that it's just a guy saying bones.
We have very different styles, so I was like, we should mix up this art look.
It's great.
And there's a repertoire of talent here on the
It's the zombie. No, I figured it was the zombie. It's great.
Yeah.
I also love the use of color where the purple is highlighting kind of it's giving him depth. He's not just a flat character. I love it.
I also like that he has a text bubble.
The text bubble, and the fact that he's just saying bones. Yeah. That's really all you need. You can engage on Twitter around this not live stream using hashtag GT Live. Talk about it with the GT Live community. Pretend like it is live, because chances are we're running this as a premiere, because premieres are fun. And they're fun. I've been enjoying kind of doing the engagement in the chat with the premieres. So anyway, this is Boneworks where we left off. We just got through the spider level. We saw a preview of this at the end of the last Boneworks episode where we were going into the subway system or the train system. So I'm going to quickly work my way through it and then hopefully get through it all by the end of this episode. So that way I think the next one after this is the ending of the game.
Woo!
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
I believe.
I don't know.
I believe in you.
I don't believe anything because this game and every game we play on GT Live always takes longer than I expect. So here, I'm going to hop in. Amy is not going to be in the chat because there is no chat, but she's going to be feeding me fun, interesting conversational topics while providing insight into life and all things.
I feel like the expectations of myself were not discussed before the beginning of the stream.
Amy, all the this is the thing that people tend to overlook about these live streams.
It's a lot.
Well, it's a lot, certainly, but it's always the person on the couch who is really the star of the show. I'm just here providing background fodder for people to watch, for it to just pour into their eye holes and have, vaguely interesting reactions to the stuff that I'm playing through and seeing. But really, the meat and potatoes I am the potatoes to your meat, Amy. Am I allowed to say that? Is that creepy?
No, but it is odd considering the fact that I don't eat any meat. Can I be potatoes instead?
I am the potatoes to your eggplant steak. Right?
Sure.
Is that eggplant steak? That's a thing.
Sure. If it's not, it should be. It sounds delicious.
It's not? Wait,
no.
What is the protein on you? I am the meat, or I am the potatoes
there's
to
tofu,
your...
but cauliflower steak is a thing.
See, I knew it was something that had a steak to it. Then I am the potatoes to your cauliflower steak.
Yeah.
To your large portion of tofu.
Tofu's okay. Tofu tends to not taste the best without everything else. We've made it.
You can keep talking about tofu.
Oh yeah, I mean tofu's fine. I was also gonna check Twitter and see what cool things they say to you with the GT Live hashtag.
Oh, even though this isn't related to the live stream in the slightest.
No, but they also have so many nice things to say. Do you want me to scoot the table out?
It's fine. I'm just. It's totally okay.
I feel like I've taken my life into my own hands because I don't realize how much bravery Stephanie has sitting here while you swing your arms around.
Swing my arms wildly because I have no idea what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to the danger zone, Amy.
Indeed.
But yeah, if you
see.
wanted to teach me a little, you know what? Actually, before you hop onto the twits, I'd love first off for you to turn up the audio.
Can do.
Since I cannot hear, like there is no sound.
Sorry about that.
It's quite all right. Trust me, I know that it sounds vaguely futuristic. So like, I'm familiar with how this game sounds at this point. However, so first off, we're gonna have Spider-Man right here. And forgive me if I go through this a little quickly because we did this at the end of the last live stream and I got decently far in it.
And I do think you should find that knife you were so fond of.
That knife was the best thing ever.
That knife was great.
This guy, on the other hand, is not great.
Do you feel like you're less scared of spiders now that you've gotten to take like all of your frustrations out on this spider?
I'm less scared of, maybe not spiders, but of these guys at least. I've become really desensitized to these guys, which I guess is good.
Maybe? I can't tell.
I think it's now that we're closing in on the end game and they're showing up by the dozens, I feel like it's probably good for my mental state that I'm less traumatized every time they show up on screen. I will say that. Oh, God, get out of here. So, Amy.
Yes.
While I have you on here, and like I said, before you hop into, unrelated hashtag.
I mean, it's related.
I mean, it's related to GT Live, but it's not like related to what we're doing in the immediate.
I mean, someone did say through the last Boneworks live stream that the Boneworks live stream seemed to have awakened something with you, and they've never seen you behave that way, and they were concerned.
Oh, the fact that
the rage hits of the spiders, which I thought was relevant.
I was gonna say it's less ragey and more
revenge.
You know, in movies where like someone is on the verge of getting killed by some like evil, horrific villain, and then all of a sudden they escape in the end of the movie and get to finally take their revenge on the evil villain who is threatening to kill them in the first place.
Are you the final girl?
I am the final girl, right? And you see them like strike back against their attacker in like a fit of violent rage, and always the horror movies are asking the question of like, who's the real monster the entire time? You know, like that's always kind of the
That
question.
is probably one of the more fun parts of horror movies.
Oh, totally, right? Absolutely.
Yes.
But it's also one of those things now where, oh, hey.
Oh, you have a friend.
Right? I hate when they get stuck in my little hammer.
They're a little clingy.
I think he's dead. Nothing like the claw grip of a hammer to knock you out. But I feel like that's what this game has awakened in me, is I am the final girl of Boneworks.
I would watch that short film.
Well, it's actually a long film, and it's not
That's
a film,
true.
it's a long-form YouTube video Let's Play series.
Wow,
of
are you
Boneworks.
saying we can watch all of it?
Yes, I'm saying you can watch it all right now in Archive Land here on the GT Live channel. Hey, look! That's something we missed
What is
before.
it?
There's a Boneworks box.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
how do you get up there though?
That is a great... Do you just shoot it?
I mean, you have had to shoot quite a few.
Right? I feel like most of the Boneworks boxes are... Like, I could potentially stack up to there, but that would be stupid.
Do you
Here,
have
let
enough
me...
boxes to do that?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but stacking... I'm not pulling a Hello Neighbor here, so we'll come back to it when I get a gun. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll gun it later.
Awesome.
But, so I'm the final girl of Boneworks.
Yes.
But before, like I was going to say, before we hop too much into the social media
Yes.
handles, I wanted you to teach me more about, what it means to be vegetarian and vegan. Because obviously Steph and I are not those things.
Ah, yes.
But, so we don't know that things like, we have a vague understanding of like cauliflower steak and this and that. But like, teach me your ways, Amy.
I mean, you can eat a heck of a lot, especially if you're vegetarian, because you don't have to worry about breads or cheeses and most dairy products. But there's a lot of weird stuff. We talked at length about the gelatin that's in things like Starbursts.
Yeah, so that was surprising to me. And
Yeah.
it eliminates a lot, right? Like, is there something in particular that you miss most of all?
I mean, I do miss Starburst. They used to be one of my favorite candies. And things like marshmallows. So when you have hot chocolate, you cannot have your marshmallows in your hot chocolate.
That seems pretty tragic.
It really is.
That's kind of sad.
But I don't know. I stopped eating meat like organically.
Yeah.
I didn't like to make it, and then I stopped eating it and just realized that almost 10 years have passed, and I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask. So, how long have you been doing it for? And was there anything in particular that got you started in on it? Or
College. So no longer having parents to cook for you
No? Yeah.
made it so I realized I didn't like cooking meat.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the cooking element of it.
The cooking of it was disgusting. Like, I could not handle it, and then it made me start thinking about where it's coming from and what I'm like holding in my hands and seeing on my
Yeah.
plate. And when you start thinking too hard about like what an egg is or what the steak is, I started just kind of having an existential spiral. And
Really?
Yeah. And
You didn't like things that were coming out of a chicken's butt?
sure, that's what eggs are. Yeah. But no, I couldn't do it. It's too weird. And you see too many like videos of really sweet animals or animals mourning each other and all those things, and it's just traumatizing.
Yeah.
So I haven't looked back since.
Yeah.
No, I volley between vegetarian and veganism because the one thing you cannot replicate is cold cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, cold cheese?
Yes. So like when
That's an oddly specific thing.
Well, yeah, because hot cheese is pretty easy to replicate.
Is it?
Yeah. Like
How is hot cheese easy to replicate, but cold cheese is not? That seems confusing to me.
You get the melty texture. And so like the flavor kind of comes out when you heat up like lots of vegan cheeses. And so there's great vegan like mac and cheese, there's great vegan pizza, but when you want like a cold sandwich and want cheese on it, it's
There's
just
no replacement?
No, all the ones I've tried are gross.
Huh.
And so I would love recommendations for vegan cheeses that taste good when they're cold, because it's
Something that you cannot find.
No, and I've looked in like every store possible.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like, it's such a wonder that's so hard to replicate. And you hear it from a lot of vegetarians that the one thing, the knife.
Oh, the knife is so good.
The knife is great.
The knife is far and away my new favorite item in this game. I've also learned that instead of trying to climb things, I should just drag them down onto my head in something that would, in real life, kill me instantaneously. But you know what?
Live on the edge.
That's why humanity invented VR. It was for the sole purpose of being able to drag vending machines and large shelving units on top of your head and survive. That is I'm convinced that that's the only reason VR exists. At this point.
Yeah?
Yep, totally.
Not to just like experience
Nope.
cool things without leaving your house.
I mean, yeah, cool things.
Like
I just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Like dragging shelving units on your head and not worrying about the fate of your cranium.
I mean, having worked in a bookstore, I would say that is a nice worry to not have.
Ooh, I like all these questions that we're coming up to talk to you about your life, Amy.
Are we?
So wait, first, okay, so you can't replicate cheese.
Nope, and most...
What about bacon? Because I've gone to a couple of like, vegetarian restaurants that are like well regarded, and I like a lot of the stuff there. But whenever I try to get something that's like a fakin of sorts, fake bacon, I wonder if the fact that this has a machine gun out front is trying to tell me I need a machine gun in this room. We'll see. But I feel like I have a hard time replicating bacon.
See, here's a hot take.
Ooh, hot take.
I liked no type of actual bacon that I've ever tried that was meat.
Really?
No,
really? You didn't like?
I had pork bacon. I had turkey bacon. I've tried most of the types of bacon when I ate meat.
Yeah.
And I was just so underwhelmed and never understood why people loved it so much. And there's a specific brand of vegan bacon that's just great.
Really?
Yeah, and I like that one, and I've never liked bacon in my life.
Huh. That's fascinating.
It's weird to me. And so people go crazy and they're like, I could never give up bacon. But I don't understand.
You're not that, huh?
I don't understand.
That's really interesting. I'm not like quite as obsessed as a lot of people are about bacon, but I definitely like it, and I feel like I've had a hard time replicating it. But gun here,
Yes.
That's suspicious.
Oh, well, you have a knife, so you don't
Wow.
have to worry.
Wow, the knife is amazing. The knife is unstoppable. It's crazy.
I am so impressed with it.
It is so good. It is far and away the best item in this game.
I think you have, I think the crowbar has been replaced in your heart.
It unfortunately, yes. I feel like I'm kind of cheating on my bars at this point.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think my bars would understand. If I offered my bars to get into a relationship with me and what is this? Ooh, a mini hammer.
Ooh, it's so cute.
I kind of want mini hammer. I kind of like mini hammer.
Do you think Mini Hammer will help you, or it's just a friend that you need at this moment?
I kind of like it. I kind of like mini hammer. It's a friend that I need. Here, which weapon would I rather have? I would rather have. Here, get out of here. I want mini hammer. Boop. That's gonna probably come back to haunt me.
I mean,
That's probably a stupid decision at some point, but you know what? So be it.
They seem to be pretty good about giving you a lot of weapons.
It's true.
So I think if you learn it's a mistake, you will be able to correct it very quickly.
What do you think that? Because very clearly, it seems like very clearly that I'm supposed to, or I'm allowed to turn this.
Yeah.
Like it's very conspicuous here. And it seems like it's saying, please turn me, please turn me. But it doesn't seem like it
doesn't
did
move?
anything. Well, it did earlier.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. So it started in this position. So you can definitely turn it. Come on. But like, what are you doing?
Does the sound seem louder?
The hissing sound?
Yeah.
Right, I was kind of wondering the same thing, if that was like actually activating anything, but it doesn't seem like it is.
Is there like a key, or is there anything that looks like it's clogged?
Maybe we need to follow. Maybe it's about following this stuff.
The pipes?
Yeah, I wonder if like it'll travel with the pipes somehow. Huh, I don't know what it is. That's really interesting. I'm kind of curious. Here, before we move on to the next section, we'll get the Boneworks box.
Yeah.
But just to free up an inventory slot, I'm going to open this. That one. I'm going to free up an inventory slot. I'm going to open up that now. Okay.
Awesome.
So, okay. So, please continue. Continue your narrative.
Oh, which one? About bacon?
Or, yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, it's one of those opinions that I feel like whenever I express it, people have such a visceral reaction to it. They're like, how dare you speak so
Ill of bacon.
It's blasphemy. But
I can see that.
yeah, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal in my life anymore to be a vegetarian. it doesn't come up that often, except when you go to like a restaurant with people who haven't been to one with a vegetarian before.
Whoa!
Oh my god, you're like a ninja.
Ooh!
I love it.
Ooh!
That's so cool.
Oh, this is legitimately, it's like the knife, but cooler. Oh, buddy, I am so glad we found that box. Okay.
I think you just like stepped up your level of edginess
Oh my gosh.
to the extreme.
And weeaboo-ness.
Oh gosh.
Right? I am all of the above at this point. Yes!
Oh my
Get
God.
wrecked, everyone, in this game. Oh. Stand aside, Crowbar. I know you're there, Crowbar. Stand aside, Crowbar. See you later, Knife. I'm hoping this is just as good as the Knife, but just cooler. If this is not as good as the Knife, I will be really sad.
It seems to be doing pretty well.
Right? It seems to be doing all right. Look here, there's a lot of peeps
I mean,
up here.
if nothing else, then you can just like double hand it and have the knife that actually helps, and then the other one that just makes you look like your street cred go up.
Right, that's true. That's a good point. I like the way you think. Okay, so this guy's gonna attack us.
I'm all about the costuming, man.
It's all about the costuming. So wait, what's your preferred fakin' brand?
Morningstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Hashtag not sponsored,
Not
but
sponsored,
could be because Amy likes you.
Hey, I will eat your bacon. That's all I need.
Amy, confirmed, will eat your bacon. She will do it.
Yep, I'm gonna stand by what I said and just.
Well, that's
move
good.
forward.
You should. That makes you an honorable person.
Yeah.
Oh, stab you in the face. Oh, stab you.
I mean, I feel like my transition to not doing that wasn't as difficult as your transition to not drinking Diet Coke.
Huh. I don't know.
I feel like you've had much harder of a time.
Oh, hey. Whoa, there's
behind
someone
you.
me.
You're very heavily vignetted. I would get away.
I'm noticing that. That's an unfortunate reality of my situation right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you are just falling over yourself. But oh no, you fool!
Oh, no,
oh,
the
what have you
spiders!
done? Oh, what have you done? Maybe they'll attack each other. That would be great. They're not gonna attack each other, are they?
No.
Come on.
See, they set it up that maybe you could stand back and let them. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it's in the box.
shoot. Oh my gosh, it's attacking me with the box. Not the box!
Spider is solid
Oh my
snake.
gosh, the spider. You're right. Come on. Oh shoot, I missed the grab.
Ooh,
Shoot,
watch out.
and I got this guy too now. Oh damn it. Okay, hold up.
I feel like the
Oh,
one.
this is bad news.
Yeah, the one drawback to this
there's a lot
weapon
of
is it's close quarters.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! What the heck?
It
What was
jumps
wrong?
so far.
What was that all about? What is wrong? Oh my god! Oh damn it! Okay, we're getting out of here.
I don't know what was more terrifying,
Oh my
the
god!
spider or you jump like. Oh my gosh!
Right? What is wrong
It's so
with this one?
persistent.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Like I hate.
Wait, where did he go? Where did he go?
Is it behind the door?
Did I drop him? Is he still alive?
I think he might be behind the door,
He's
but
behind the door too.
but I don't know if he's alive.
Oh, where'd they all go? Wait, they all disappeared.
Did they?
Oh
Did
my
you
gosh.
like?
Did we despawn them?
Maybe.
We despawned them all.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello? Is anybody
Oh, this is
there?
terrifying now. Like they're all invisible now.
Oh God. I mean, if you start getting hit by something you haven't seen.
That's the only thing that would make these even worse.
Right?
Worse is like invisible spiders attacking me.
I mean, that would be an interesting way, like mechanic, if you had to find a headset to let you see things.
Ooh.
Like that would be fun.
You need a devilish.
I mean, yeah. So I have been told in any kind of game design I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you done much game design?
Only
Look at this. I like this learn about Amy hour. This is fun. Thanks for putting up with it.
Of course. I do a lot of D&D.
Yes.
In like RPG games, and
Yes.
so I've run quite a few, and I've just learned that like I tend to put. Woo!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't realize that you were there.
It's okay. I'm gonna
Again.
duck.
Here. How would I shift? Here, I'll shift over. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I feel so
It's
bad.
okay.
Oh darn. See, with Amy, with Stephanie, I feel less bad. You know, because she's kind of stuck with me. But you, on the other hand, you know, you presumably work in a safe space.
I mean, we'd like to hope.
That is kind of the goal.
That,
Anyway, you were talking about your.
oh yeah, I've run quite a few D&D games, and I've been told that I either make them like too scary or like dark or just too complicated to finish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, too
Not
complicated.
in like the sense of like people don't know how to figure out puzzles. Oh, You just stabbed him in the butt.
Sometimes you just gotta disembowel a zombie, you know?
Yep, sure.
Right? I'm sure.
I'm sure you get disemboweled through the butt. That's exactly what it happens.
I mean, they are the bowels, and so if you're going to dis the bowels, right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think you believe me.
I mean, I don't want to find out firsthand. So yes.
What do you do when you disembowel creatures?
I mean, generally, it's a good mighty swing.
Yeah?
A swing towards the stomach, I suppose.
Oh, excellent, great.
So you played D&D once. Was it something you would like to do again, or do you think you would have more fun if you were telling people what was happening?
No, I would love to do it again. Everyone's schedules are so busy all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so I gotta ask the question though. So we did that as our little theorists day.
Yeah.
And Stephanie said I'm the only one probably who's holding out hope that we finish our quest. Is that true?
No, I mean, I know that Dan is still holding out hope that we finish the
Dan,
quest.
are you still holding out hope that we finish the quest?
He's not listening.
Okay. I'm just gonna take Amy's word for it and assume that you're a yes.
No, because he was super excited with it.
It was great. You did an awesome job.
I mean, I'm very excited. You made a really great bard.
Thank you. Oh, damn it.
And I would be curious to see what you would do now that you have done it before, like what your bardic techniques would be. I've seen many cool ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What pro tips do you have for me as a bard in training?
Depends on, like, do you want to be a song bard? Do you want to be a riddle bard? Do you
Ooh,
want to,
riddle bard?
Yeah, you could do riddles. The thing is, your imagination is key, and you have a lot of it. I know this of you because I've watched through so many of our episodes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to do that, by the way.
Nah, it's good. Hey.
Stephanie the other day was like, I still watch all her videos, and I'm like, well, I'm like, really? Good for you. I mean, obviously I'm working on all of them, but I'm like, really? After all these years, you're still watch our theories? And she's like, yeah, some of the FNAF ones are a bit esoteric. And I'm like, yeah, that's
the romance
fair.
is still alive with your creative spirits.
Right? That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my ball peen hammer. I've got this. Do you think this is going to be important in any way? We already have a yellow key.
Is there another door?
It's a good question.
Are they color? So what I couldn't tell is, are the doors color coded?
So the keys are definitely color coded, right?
Yeah.
So we had that red key earlier.
Yep.
That unlocked that red area. Oh, paper, great.
Oh, hey, paper.
Thank goodness. Maybe we should do a paper only run of this game. Just destroy everything with paper.
I was gonna say, or is paper your only weapon and you can only attack with paper?
Oh, no, that's
paper cuts for days.
Oh, there we go. That's exactly it. You just attack with paper all the time.
All right.
Nothing over here, nothing else over here. Looking for ammo. I'm not seeing any ammo. Still got my key.
Yep.
Looks like a giant chest of drawers,
right?
Doesn't it?
It's like you suddenly shrunk and are in a fun house.
Right? That is kind of wacky. Here, can I actually grab these things and pull them? No.
I will say one thing I really do appreciate about these games is how linear they are. That for as big as the world is, you pretty much do get, like, you know where to go.
Yeah.
And you end up exactly where you need to be. Like, looking at this game the first time we started playing it, I was, like, very worried that, like, that would be a deterring factor.
Yeah.
Because for me, open world games I can't do. I get lost.
Yeah, you're like me in that, which I appreciate.
Yeah, no, I get lost, I get distracted, it's too much.
Yeah, the distraction element's a big one for me. The distraction element, and then also, for me, I feel the need to, like, just break the game.
Yeah.
Which is also not a good, excuse me, which is not necessarily a good tendency for me.
Do you have an open world game that you really like playing?
I mean, I'd say probably the closest was Breath of the Wild.
Gotcha.
Like, it was open world, but even that one, like, I thought a lot of the inventory maintenance and, like, stuff that you have to, like, create food, you have to create clothes, you have to create, like, there was a lot of creation and resource management and stuff. Like, resource management stuff stresses me out because life, just normal day-to-day life, is full of resources that have to get managed anyway. And so games are meant to be like escapism from life.
Are you saying that we should cross off this one game that we found that was like a life imitation game off the list of games to play?
Wait, is there one that's...
There's one that's similar to that.
Oh, no.
That...
Maybe we could do like one episode of it or something.
Maybe.
But, yeah.
But no, that's why I didn't like The Sims. Like The Sims, that and like trauma of building your family and watching them die in a fire.
No, you didn't like that gameplay element there?
No,
I think some people do it as like wish fulfillment.
No, yeah.
Oh, gee.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Where did they come from?
Right? Where did they come from? Holy. Okay. Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, whoa. Back
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Okay. Go. Holy cow. Yeah, he hit me hard, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've seen your screen that dark unless you were like dead.
Poop. That is unfortunate to hear. Good. Oh, you fell on the key.
Oh, I'm gonna fix the camera.
Yes, did the camera die?
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm just gonna stand here and, well, I was gonna say I'll just continue moving slowly through the level at our usual breakneck pace that we do everything, you know. Here on GT Live, we're super efficient with everything. Okay. It was, and we've done a lot of stuff. Okay. What's over yonder way? Hey, angry. Nice. Look at what's speed and what haste. That should be part of the interview process to work with us. How fast can you change a camera battery?
I did go to school for it, so pretty fast.
Yeah. Was that one of the tests?
Pretty much. I mean, if you're on a shoot with somebody and your camera dies,
Yeah.
and you're being paid to be there and paid for the time,
Yeah.
you need to
gotta
get the camera
make it
battery
worth it.
switched really fast.
That makes sense. So wait, okay, so tell me about your fun jobs then. Because you alluded to some of your fun jobs.
I have fun
in the
jobs.
past. Yes, clearly.
I mean, this job is very fun. So this is definitely one of the best that I've had.
One of the best? How do we become the best?
I don't know.
What do we gotta do to become the best, Amy? I can't be one of the
To
best.
become the very best?
Like no one ever was. Like none of your other jobs ever were.
I mean, you've done a really great job. This is one of the best jobs I've ever had.
Okay.
The only reason I guess I say one of is because
You've had other jobs.
I've had other jobs. They all have things that are fun.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Makes sense.
I've worked in bookstores. I worked in escape rooms. I've done extra work. I've done acting work. I've done a lot of different things.
Ooh, what sort of extra stuff have you done?
Oh, let's see. I've sat in so many game show audiences.
Yeah?
And
Like what? What game show? I'm so curious. You can shut me down in this conversation if you're like, this is stupid, but
I'm not the judge of if it's stupid. The audience is.
well, they clicked on the video, they're stuck.
They did.
And I'm still working through this level, so there you go.
I did Shazam. I did Love Connection. I did. The weirdest one was, oh my gosh, Candy Crush.
Yeah, you were on the Candy Crush show?
I was in the audience of
Right.
the Candy Crush show where they just feed you candy to keep you awake.
Really?
Because all of their stuff breaks continuously. I don't think that show is on the air anymore. I think it lasted like a season. But like they made giant life-size things to play Candy Crush on, and just like they just kept breaking. And
really?
And it took forever for them to set up. I don't think it was a very good idea for an overhead. But it was interesting. Mario Lopez seemed very nice.
Oh, was he the host?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is he okay in person?
He seemed nice. He had his kids there for most of it.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
that was really sweet.
I would agree. He always seemed like a nice, pleasant host.
I was glad, because otherwise I would have had to tell my mother that he was mean, and she would have been very disappointed.
Yeah, that would be sad.
Yeah. Otherwise, I've done escape rooms. The
Shazam is what? Beat Shazam? The one where you have to like,
Yeah.
it's like name that tune, right?
Yes. That was actually the most fun. It's
Yeah?
super fun to be there. I actually really like that show.
Uh-huh.
Because
Is that one still going?
Yes, it is, and it's one
Probably
of these.
because you were there.
Maybe.
You were cheering it on.
I was like, my face was predominantly there during the 2 episodes in which I was taped.
Really?
Yeah. I saw myself dancing to songs, which was super fun. I would do that show. Like,
Okay.
if I could find someone, I would do that show. Where are you at?
So this is back down into the tunnel that we were in before. And so it seems like what we're going to have to do is I'm going to throw this guy away. I think what we're going to have to do here is it's a little puzzle. Goodbye. I don't want to lose Knife. Knife is so good.
Oh no, don't lose Knife.
Knife is so good. But I need a gun.
I mean, you have 3, right?
I do have 3. But the thing is, I can't like replace.
That's
the
true.
thing. Okay, so I'm going to put you there because you're more precious. I'm going to toss you down for now. You
Ooh.
I'm going to basically what this is going to need to be is I'm going to have to hook this over. Okay. getting close to your area, aren't I?
I'm just scooting.
Oh, come on.
This is okay.
Come on. Darn it. I can't get it. Oh, no! Okay. Well, was that strange? Sorry.
It's fine.
I have no idea where you were at that whole time.
I'm just cowering in the corner
I
of the
have
couch.
literally no idea what's going on at any
It's
given point
fine.
in time.
Do you want me to move?
No, you're totally fine. I promise I won't go in that direction again. Hopefully, I think I was trying to cheese it a little bit. Sorry.
It's fine. Honestly.
No, I have no idea what was going on, so I can only assume the worst was happening there. Okay, so here, I think. Oh, hey, stop. So here, I think this is the way this is gonna work. Okay, so you're here. So now, get a little no, stop moving! Stop moving! Amy's at the ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, oh my gosh, get on here!
Just like SpongeBob, I'm ready. What about you? What's some of the weirdest jobs you've ever had?
YouTuber. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
That's an odd one. Let's see. Strangest job was, I think it was probably my strangest job was being a singing bell ringer.
What is that?
Singing bell ringer for the American Red Cross during the holidays. So, you know how during the holidays the American Red Cross does like the bell ringers and you put money in the in the tins. So I was a singing bell ringer during a pilot program that they were testing out to see if that helped with overall donations. Like if people who sang tended to get more donations than normal.
Did you?
Yes, a huge amount more. Huge amount more.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so it was actually one of the better paying jobs that I had as a starving actor in New York. But also we raised a ton of money for a charity just from me standing on the street corner singing Feliz Navidad.
Is that the only song you could sing?
No, I tried a bunch of different ones. I kind of A/B tested all the different songs to see which would kind of like be best received or which ones would be the most exciting for people. And Feliz Navidad was the one that was short enough, people felt comfortable singing along with. It was one that like tended to get the most attention and people just really seemed to enjoy a lot.
It's a really fun, uplifting song.
Yeah.
I think it has a good beat.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, stop there. So I'm gonna see if I can just cheese this a little bit. Yes, okay. So now, no, go this way, go this way, go this way.
This is where the physics help, because as you're leading, you're pushing yourself that way.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, come on. Go.
If you go to that side, like if you go to the opposite side and kind of run forward.
Run forward.
Yeah.
Yep. Just trying to, I don't want to like lose that guy in case I need him. Go. Go. Oh, I need that button so badly. Up. Moving out. Go.
A little bit.
Right? It feels like it's
Just
kind
a
of
teeny
moving.
bit.
What can I do here? If I hang.
You are? Because the arrows are moving on the side.
I need to hang. Oh god. If I hang this guy. Wait, like that. Whoop.
Oh no.
It's alright. That wasn't really. Right? Oh, here it is. Let's do this. Oh. There we go. That's an easier way to do this. I really didn't want to do the hanging puzzle. Really wanted to find a way to cheese that one. Okay. Oh, where are we stuck? Where are we stuck? Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Boop.
Ooh.
Boop.
What does it do?
What are you doing? Oh, wait. Oh, geez. No, don't you dare. No, don't you dare fall. So this is raising the quarantine thing.
Oh,
But then as soon as I let it go, does it stop? Seems like it's still going up.
It is still going up. Yeah, it's going up.
Okay. just don't want to. Okay, so you're there. Hello. Okay, so there. So we're there. So now let me just run up and grab my knife again. So that way I don't lose my knife. Because that's too important to lose. I'll grab you out of the inventory. What other weird jobs? I was a lifeguard for a while, but that is weird.
No, but it's very helpful.
I was a tutor for a little bit, but that also wasn't weird. Out here in California, I did literally anything I could to get by. I was a lighting designer for off-Broadway stuff.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I did a lot of like tech work in between shows when I was living and working in New York.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of interesting stuff around there, but yeah, nothing that was particularly strange or unusual, I would say. Not stuff that had like really good, like wacky stories or like weirdo customers or anything like that. Like I said, the one probably most important or interesting one was the one where I was this singing bell ringer and like someone tipped me $100 and it was like the most money I had seen in like forever and it was great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she was like, hey, I know that you're like, she's like, I think what she was honestly was like a Broadway performer or something, and I have a feeling that she could tell that I was like a struggling like performer.
Gotcha.
And it was one of those things where she's like, hey, I've been there, I got your back kind of thing. I see you. Yeah, it was really nice. She's like, take this, put it in your pocket, don't feel like, and it was one of those where I wouldn't take tips.
Yep.
Just because it's like, no, I'm doing this, for charity, and yes, I'm getting paid for it, but like at the same time, like I don't want to be stealing money from anything or whatever. But she like insisted. She's like, no, this is specifically for you because I see how hard you're working out here. No, but it was fun. I also did like trivia challenges, like Christmas trivia challenges, like in between the Feliz Navidades, because it's just one of those things that sometimes you're just so sick of it.
You made it a game show.
I did. So I made it a little like streetwide game show right outside of Rockefeller Center.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a wacky little experience. So now we got to find a way to get up here. Hello.
What would you say is your favorite game show?
Ooh.
Since we've gone to game shows twice. Now? Yes.
Oh man, I loved The Price is Right growing up.
Bob Barker was pretty cool.
Bob Barker was cool, but I also really loved. There was a game show that lived for a short amount of time called Greed. Okay. That was a lot of fun. But basically, I like a lot of games that kind of force you to work with other people and kind of capitalize off of the idea of like game theory. Go figure. Yeah. Where it's like it's you versus the game, but it's also you versus like other people in the end. Mm-hmm. And so Greed was one of those where it's like, how much do you trust everyone else around you? Like, are you gonna defer to their judgment? Like, can you stay strong as a team in the face of kind of like the game trying to trick you, sort of thing, and try to like turn you against each other? So that was a really fun game.
I did a show called Divided. That was a lot like that, which was where
Divided. That's
okay. You had 4 people on a team, and they all had to like join together to raise money. But then you had to vote someone off each one person got voted out. And so there
this
only
wasn't called The Weakest Link. It
no,
sounds a lot
it wasn't,
like The Weakest Link.
Because you would only vote out one person, and the 3 people left would decide who got the most money, the middle money, and the least money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and so you would see people just like fight about why they deserve this thing, and also like get out people who they thought would be better and like more deserving.
Oh man.
And it was like cutthroat.
Really?
That show. It was good though. Like I enjoyed that one.
I was gonna say I don't ever remember hearing about that. That's interesting.
No, I mean it was definitely more recent. So it's one of the ones that just only ever aired on GSN.
Okay, yeah.
And so if you were looking for like primetime ones, did not exist.
I've never really had Gameshow network, so that's I think another part of the problem.
I was a family who loved cable. So.
Yeah, we like cable, but we liked basic cable. And back when we had cable, we did not have. Unfortunately, we didn't have Gameshow network included in our package.
I feel sad about that. I would go through so many stages of just like watching every single show on Gameshow.
Really? Would you?
I loved it. like game shows are just so fun. They would have like Match Game and
Oh yeah, of course.
the Card Shark one.
Oh yeah, Card Sharks, absolutely.
Yeah. And there's so many super fun ones, and it just always made me feel smart.
What's the rating for this?
What is it?
I think it's what are you even doing? I think is what it says, which is pretty accurate,
That's
honestly.
so much sass.
I know it's a bit sassy game. Let's see. Oh wait, you know what? We should. Why haven't I not been doing
Is
this?
it like why?
Double
are you
knife? Double knife?
Oh my gosh.
What are you even doing? I'm checking the boxes, man. You have a lot of boxes here. I'm really curious about the boxes, okay?
Maybe they're trying to be like, just like lay off the boxes, man.
Right, maybe. Maybe they're trying to tell me something about, like, you know, the boxes are actually meaningless.
Oh.
I'm glad to have found a fellow game show. Oh, hey!
Oh gosh.
I did not expect you. Ah, double knife! Double knife! Double knife! Double knife! Double knife! Yes.
What if you're actually the bad guy, just going around ruining these people's good time as they just wander around aimlessly?
Amy, how dare you?
Isn't that?
That's every episode of Game Theory?
Yeah.
Is that what you were about to
No,
say?
no,
Are
I
you like,
wasn't.
isn't that
No,
every
I
episode of
wasn't.
Game Theory?
No, but
Because you would be fair in making that assertion. Like, I would not give you a hard time about that. Okay, don't you dare. Box. Give me my knife back. Okay.
it's just always more fun to think about it that way.
I think so. I like to think that all the heroes have nefarious schemes, but, you know.
I mean, because we're told that they're a hero, we allow them to do a lot of like really messed up stuff.
The heroes of history get a lot of leeway.
I mean, the heroes of history write history.
Exactly.
And
That's
thus,
the thing that everyone always forgets about.
yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
Until what?
Oh, that's political. Let's not.
Well, I mean, it isn't, right? Like, it is just kind of like a fact.
Well, yeah. I mean, so take like the Hamilton musical or something.
Oh, hello.
That's exactly what the point is.
Hey, buddy. Right, that's right, that's...
Which is like,
Wait. Where'd
whoever
knife go?
lives writes your history.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It is... Oh, no, there's multiple, you
Oh,
jerks.
no.
Oh, God.
What about you, Matt? What's your favorite like Broadway shows?
1 second. I gotta focus on this.
I was trying to distract you from the horror of spiders.
Oh, nope. Gotta focus on slaughtering some peeps right now. Oh, so satisfying. Okay. Oh, just in time. Just in time for you to die. Oh. So anyway, what were we saying now?
Oh, I was
About
just
Broadway
asking,
musicals?
you know, what your favorite Broadway musicals
yeah.
were.
I like cats. No.
Cats, man. Cats is a thing.
Cats exists.
It does.
It is a thing. Okay, wait. Here we go. What's behind this door? Oh no!
Oh, no!
Jeez! Holy jeez!
Oh,
Okay.
get
Okay.
away,
No.
get away, get away, get away,
I'd
get
love-
away.
Oh my God.
Can you
Okay, hold up.
just wait
Yeah.
until you still have a lot of vignetting.
Okay. Let me know when it goes away.
I will.
Because in my viewpoint, it's actually
Okay,
all pretty
you're good right now.
good. Okay. Hey.
Ooh.
Oh God. Okay. Oh damn it. Okay. Stop. Surprise! Holy jeez, that was intense.
Indeed it was.
Sorry.
I felt it myself.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Again. Here.
I
If I
feel
scoot
like-
over, is that helpful at
No,
all?
you're fine. This is what I mean. I took my life into my own hands
You
by
did.
agreeing to be here.
I know, you're a champ. I appreciate it.
I try. I'm not afraid.
Not yet. Okay, so wait. This is the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get past the barrier, which is going to be this one, presumably? Okay. Yeah, we got to get past the barrier so we can keep our weapons. This is going to open out the whole world of hurt as soon as I open that door, so let's not do that. Let's see. Let me just focus on this for a second. What else is back here? This. Oh, we got a battery. That's probably going
Ooh.
to be important at some point. Shoot, I still have my poor ball peen. I'm keeping my ball peen hammer. It's going to pay off in some way.
I'm sure it will be actually, you'll get to the end and be like, if you didn't have this hammer, you would not be able to win.
That must be it. It's the secret lore hammer. Poke, 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 poke,
do think-
poke, 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 poke. There you go. Wave.
That's exactly how you pick a lock.
Right?
You have to just go poke, 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 poke.
Until it opens.
Until it opens, yeah.
I feel like that's what video games have taught me. Okay. Things that video games have taught me that I guarantee are 100% true and accurate.
I would like to know if there's an ability to do a melon run. Since there's so many melons, like, could you win this game by just using melons?
Or you destroy every melon.
Or you destroy every melon. I wonder if there's something you could get for destroying every melon.
I mean, it would be like Bendy in that case, because Bendy, there's something you can get if you destroy every one of the soup cans.
Ooh.
Oh, I hear someone on the other side. That is a bummer. Hey, buddy, I hear you.
Do you want to prep a gun, or do you think you need the knife?
Danger on other side. Oh, that's so nice to have for them to
So
help.
who's leaving you the messages?
Oh, maybe you have to tune into the theory to understand that one.
Ooh,
Oh,
the theory.
Okay, let's talk about this right now.
Yep.
Ballpeen, I'm gonna put you down for a second. I know. I'm sad too.
You just need to leave it to safety.
Right?
It's too precious for this world.
Okay, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna. Okay. 1. Oh, too high. 2.
Is there more?
3. Oh no. Man, why'd you have to go get up? Why'd you have to go and get up? Why you have to do me like that? Boop.
Why you gotta be like that?
Really? Wow, that was.
Dang.
You were aggressive there, buddy.
I wonder
All
if
right.
they just got stronger the further you went back.
Right, I do wonder that. Here we go.
Or do you think that the distance in which you're shooting them has a, like,
Oh, God, look again.
matters how much damage they're taking?
This is deep. I like that you're thinking about this stuff.
This is what I've been thinking about as I've been standing over there while you played this game.
And now that you're here, you're
And now I can ask, like, as the person seeing this,
I mean, that guy held up pretty well.
yeah. So I'm wondering if, like, the distance in which you're shooting them means, like, it won't do as much damage if they're further away.
Right? Could be. I mean, bullets tend not to work that way, right? I mean, by the laws of physics, presumably they should, but also because they're traveling at such a high velocity, like, they don't. But technically they should. Oh, that's another turret.
Ooh.
Those turrets, man, are bummers. I forgot that those existed.
That makes me think so much more of Portal. But I
The,
don't
the turrets?
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't think these turrets are going to sing to us.
No, certainly not. So we need a way to get out that turret, because I really want that ammo crate right there.
Can you slowly put boxes in front of yourself?
We could potentially. Ooh, hey, we have a lot of. There we go.
Oop.
Yeah, let's summon this guy slowly. So we're just gonna try to take. It's like Dark Souls. I feel like every game is like, it's like Dark Souls. No, I feel like most games function under the premise of, hey, the combat is pretty manageable as long as you keep it like. Once you start getting swarmed by things, that's when it becomes an issue.
I do appreciate your battle stance, which is the ready to catch,
Oh, there's
knife
one.
is ready.
Ready? I see you. You gonna hop? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right! Call me Rod Roddy! Because you're the next contestant on The Price is Right, and I'm telling you to come on down.
They overbid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a second. Wasn't that good?
No, it was great. I enjoyed it. The price is wrong! There you go.
You're just making sure that the spiders get spayed and neutered so they don't reproduce.
Make sure you have your VR spider spayed or neutered. Thanks, everybody.
Woo!
There we go. Look at that. Look at that. No, spayed or neutered. I'm helping control the pet population.
Oh, God. I will never look at the stabbing of a spider the same way again.
Right? Yeah, you've changed this game for me, Amy.
Oh,
That's
no.
it. I'm just. We have a new verb for it now. We're gonna call it Bob Barkering. What are you doing to those spiders, Matt? Oh, I'm just Bob Barkering them. Any other spiders? Any others?
I don't see any.
Right? I don't either.
I don't see
see
any
this-
spider boxes.
I see
Ooh,
this. I
what
see
is
this
that?
suspicious-looking vent, though. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Right?
Can you?
Sorry.
It's okay. What I like is that not only are your reflexes being tested with this VR game, but so are mine.
Right? It's a very participatory sport, I feel like.
I do. I feel like it's stage combat. I'm just learning to dodge and weave and dodge and weave and dodge and weave.
So this, fun fact, clearly has a turret in it.
Yep.
So we technically shouldn't open this, right?
But what else could be in there, though?
That's That's the question, isn't it? Right? That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like, what is in there?
But do you not want to know?
I kind of want to know.
Like, don't you just...
Or is it just or is it a gun with a sight?
Ooh, maybe.
Could be a gun with a sight.
Oh, but it's so much more fun if it's a turret.
It is more fun if it's a turret.
Nah.
Just a gun.
But I like the suspense of not knowing.
It was very exciting for a
good.
little bit there, right? I did enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna keep you because you have lasers. That means I have to aim less.
Ooh,
I like things that make me aim less.
Does it make you aim less or aim more? Because
well, it helps. So
it helps
I have
you
to.
aim.
Yeah, it helps me aim.
It helps.
Yeah,
That's
let's say it that way. So here, something horrific's gonna attack me on the other side of these boxes, right?
Probably. That's usually what small spaces.
Oh, there he is.
Oop.
See, I angered him. I knew as soon as these boxes were tapped that something would awaken deep within. But you also know that there's going to be some ammo on the other side of this, so, you know. Oh, bummer! Oh, shoot. Turn it. Stop. There we go. Yay.
I'm surprised how well stabbing works in this game.
Right? Stabbing is far and away the optimal solution to everything in this game, I've decided. And I am okay with that. I am glad to have finally found something that helps me progress through this game at a slightly faster rate. That doesn't require me to, you know, constantly be trying to aim things. The problem becomes...
Yep.
The problem becomes those ball guys, the roller ball guys.
Oh, yeah. The ones that have far...
Yeah, because, you know, things with guns.
Ooh, are you being hit by something?
No.
Okay.
Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought...
there for a second. What do you think? Oh, there's definitely a zombie on the other side of there.
Yeah, I see at least like 2 figures.
Right? Boop. 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 Gonna open? Do you open?
I mean, there has to be a way.
You would think that...
Is this one of those things where you have to do something underneath?
Yeah, maybe I have to... Oh. Here. Hey, buddy. Can I shoot you? Screw it. Forget it. Right? It feels like I should be able to get through there.
Yeah. Like, I don't... Unless you end up on the other side somehow. I feel like you should be able to either, like, lift it or smash it or something.
Right? I agree. Because otherwise, we're just running down this hallway. Okay, so he's turning. Okay.
I just feel the need to, like...
Ah! Oh, damn it.
Ooh, careful. You have a heavy vignetting.
Yeah!
Woo!
Wave, 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 wave!
I'm sure that's how you will win a knife fight.
Bite.
Let's go. Wave,
go,
wave, wave, wave,
go,
wave.
Go! No, Amy, don't be silly. I was in West Side Story. We all know that you win a knife fight by...
Snapping?
By snapping and kicking. High kicking in the air.
I mean, if you can impress someone with the high kick, I'm sure they will just run away scared.
We all know that you just gotta stay coolly cool boy. Go, man, go, but not like a yo-yo. Oh, darn it, this sucks. I hate this. This is just a room full of spiders.
It is.
Oh, God. Oh, God! Ha, 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 ha,
Oh, no.
ha. I like it when they jump at me at this point. I don't like them when they just activate when I, like, touch them. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Ooh, that's
He's
fighting.
Feisty. He's feisty.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That was anti-fun.
So, I wonder, does that mean there's going to be someone else in here that could potentially also activate some spider boxes?
All of them, yeah. I am
Ooh,
Ooh, there's a Boneworks box.
Yeah, I think guns are a bad idea.
Yeah,
in this
guns
room.
are a terrible idea in this room. Oh, that one's alive.
Yep, there's a couple that you can see.
Like right there?
Yeah,
okay.
there and like on the other side of those shelves.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, that one's definitely... This one doesn't have legs.
Right?
That one's definitely alive.
Oop.
Oh, God. He is alive and very excited. He's excited to be alive.
Like, finally someone is here
on.
to play.
Oh, damn
Oh.
it. Damn you. Come on, come on.
Parkour.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that was
Careful.
close. Is it good?
I think so.
Good.
It's also good that you can kind of activate them one by one.
That is good,
Because
right?
that hit you hard.
Right? I was actually shocked by... It was like so heavy duty. think this is live?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just gonna stab it a couple times just in case. He's not leaking blood like all the other ones.
So can you wear it?
You are play a dangerous game here, Amy.
I'm just curious.
No, I get it. Here, let's see.
Ooh.
MythOS, stress level 0, Boneworks. Okay.
That's cool.
Right?
I was just curious, like.
No, okay, there he is. Oh God, come on.
Also, I think a lot of people in chat were asking you to wear the spider VR cam just to see what it was.
Well, we tried that, I thought, earlier.
Yeah.
Right? I thought we tried that in one of the early streams, trying on the headsets, the spider headsets, when we first learned about them, and it didn't quite, like the spiders didn't work. There's one right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right? There is a lot of paranoia in this room because you don't know what, if any of these boxes will activate to summon one of these guys.
Ooh, that one's falling.
Which one?
The one that
that
was
box right there?
like yep, there you go.
Yeah,
that's why. I was like,
yeah.
It moved.
Okay, hold up.
My horror movie senses were tingling.
This thing's so much. Where you at?
He's
over there now. Oh, stop messing with the boxes. Don't you dare mess with those boxes. Leave those boxes alone, you jerk. Nope. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh! Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I love stabbing things. That's a quote from this live stream.
Yep.
I love stabbing things so much in this game. It is so satisfying. Melon.
Knife is OP.
Knife is OP.
Is that?
Huh. Is this the same one from before?
I don't know. It's not. I mean, it also says melon.
Oh no, this is different.
Yeah, it's red,
Ooh,
where
hello.
the other one wasn't. Ooh.
Okay. No.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh God, come on. Oh God, my arm. Oh, my arm. Okay, there's the turret. So wait.
Is it gonna shoot you if you?
It's a great question, you know, Amy. You ask really good questions.
I like to, learn things.
Right.
But sometimes learning is dangerous. You're behind it. Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Woo!
Okay. So that's the turret that was bothering us before.
Mm-hmm. So we're on the other side of it.
We are on the other side of it, and we have. So what we're gonna do? Man, there are so many ammo crates in this level.
That
there are so
does not bode well.
Right, I know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're too precious. I'm gonna drop you for a second. Gonna reload you. Okay, so I see you. So this is the room that we were in before, I think.
Are those the ones that were on the other side of the thing you couldn't get
I think so. Okay. Nope. Did you get me? Oh,
oh gosh.
The klutzy zombie! There we go.
He tried hard.
Right? He fought valiantly, I guess.
Yes.
Question mark? Mm-hmm. Question mark? Okay, here's this one. Swapsies. This is a long level.
It really is.
I like your disdain when I said that. You're like, it really is.
No, it's not disdain. I am enjoying myself immensely.
Thank you. That's sweet of you.
Yeah.
What other fun factoids can we learn about Amy?
What do you want to know? I feel like you've learned quite a bit.
Today's live stream specifically.
Right?
So we learned a little bit about your. Okay. Oh.
Oh no! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Because it's all red. You can only survive like one of those hits.
Yeah, right. That was intense. Okay. He's dead. Stay over there, nice. Okay, hold up. Shoot, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, he fell. Luckily, they're slow.
Right? It is nice that they're really slow. They take a lot of damage, though, man.
I mean, I think that's like your big enemy.
Aim.
No,
Aim
that was not a shade.
Aim is always the enemy, Amy. Okay. Okay, so here, so before we go into that room, let's hop back here. Let's check out this a little bit more. Because I'm assuming this is... Hello!
Ooh,
Hello!
that's cool.
Nah, poop.
And that's the actual barkering them.
Oh, Bob Barker! Spayed or neutered! Spayed or neutered! Oh, that's a hardcore Bob Barker right there. That's a combo Nancy Kerrigan Bob Barker tab right there. Combo Nancy Kerrigan Bob Barker.
I do feel like this is like the most violent version of you I've met so far. This game.
I mean, when life hands you a bunch of spiders, you gotta take care of it. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, guys.
Now they're like hitting each other. Oh, careful.
Right. Double knife.
I just like how they're just like waiting there. They can't bend, can't do anything. Just like.
Right. Oh, your nethers. Word to your nether.
Sure.
Oop, that guy's alive. Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
hello.
Wait. Get in your foot. Get in your ankle. Get in your Achilles. Get in the Achilles. Great. I think you're dead. Right? You must be dead,
I think
right?
so. He's not really moving until you poke him.
How are you not dead?
Oh no, not dead, not dead.
Oh, God. All of you. All of you. Just
stabby, 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 stabby.
oh, double knife. Okay. Cutting you up. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we've got a big old gun.
You got a melon belly, which is interesting.
It's called dad bod. I do have a melon belly. That's why I can only eat salads these days, Amy.
Oh,
Don't get old. It's very real. It's a very real thing I'm going through right now, Amy. Metabolism slowing. Ooh, hello. Hello, broken glass freaking out.
Oh.
Metabolism slowing. Aging. It's rough. It's rough stuff.
I've enjoyed getting older. No.
Favorite musicals?
Yes.
I think I was always a big fan of, I've mentioned it before, but like the Wild Parties.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big one for me. I also really like, is this gonna block the end of this hallway for me? Do I need to pull
Maybe.
this out? I also really like, let me think. The Full Monty. So Full Monty musical is definitely one. Oh, whoa!
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't think he can get you through it, but I don't know if you want to go through
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say maybe not yet.
Or maybe that's why. I wonder if you could push it out and use like a thing as a thing to protect yourself.
Well, it
Oh. Is that just their blood glowing in it?
Yeah, that was their blood.
Okay.
The blood of the fallen.
Oh dear.
You know.
I
You
mean,
know-
it sounds
you know how
epic.
It is. You know how it is, Amy.
Oh yeah.
So I have this purple key. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Is there anywhere we haven't been yet?
That direction.
Okay.
I'm just going back to clean up.
I have no sense of orientation in maps like this.
No?
No. Like, I can get you through like any small area in actual life, but if you put me in a video game, I'm lost. Like that's why.
Really?
Yeah. No,
That's
I
interesting.
can't. I get lost so easily.
This room, and then this led to that other room. So I guess that must have been this other room. That's really fascinating.
Mm.
I might have to lose a knife.
Oh no, not the
I
knife.
know, I'm trying not to, Amy. But I'm starting to run out of inventory spaces, and there's only so long I can hold this purple key, like drag this purple key along with me. We have so many things now.
Oh no. And we
Okay.
also still need the key,
Right, so there's purple
presumably.
key. So there's purple key.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do we think this is? Is it like a mag? It looks like it's a giant magnet.
Hmm. I'm not sure.
Right here, I'm gonna put you down. This is, I believe, the vent that we were playing with before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because that would make sense that you
Yeah, that
cleared
we-
it out.
Yeah, this is it. Okay. Damn it. Okay.
So long as you remember where you put them,
Right.
it should be okay to go back before you cross into the next section.
Right.
You can't.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, this was the section with the purple key, and we know that there's a guy who's gonna shoot us on the other end of this thing. So we should be ready for that. Okay. Still active or no? Okay, get out.
Yep.
Okay, that guy blew himself up.
Oh, that's very helpful of him.
Right?
Yeah, I appreciate the ones who take initiative.
Okay, there is one more who can shoot stuff. I see him coming. There. Boop. Okay, nope, that's not the way to hold the gun. Okay, okay. So purple key, still in this room. That other weirdo lever thing is... Oh, hello. You done? Seemed like if... That'll kill him. Yeah! There you go. Yay!
Someone on Twitter said that a girl told them that they liked their backpack, which was the GT Live backpack,
Yeah.
or a Game Theory backpack, and then they mentioned Boneworks, and that was pretty cool. They had a conversation.
That's awesome. Boneworks and GT Live backpacks bringing people together.
Yeah.
I should not open this yet.
No.
That was stupid of me.
Oh,
Don't,
no.
Right? Don't be dumb, Matt. Wow, that's an... Wait, where's the...
Do you have a favorite item of merch that you've made so far?
Oh my gosh, you're asking such good questions.
I'm just curious. This is a good getting to know you
No,
session.
this has been really good.
We don't get to hang out much.
I know, except in these live streams. Okay, and in that one D&D thing that we did.
That is
which
true.
We should revisit at some point. Favorite piece of merch? Man, I really like a lot of them. It would definitely have to be one of the jackets. I think maybe. I'm really proud of everything that we do. Like, I know when we say that, like, all the time, and people are like, oh, yeah, sure, but, like, it's really true. I think my favorite, though, has got to be the first, what was it called, the bomber jacket, which had, like, the inner lining that had, like, a Game Theory pattern to it. And I think what I... Ooh. Right, you hear him, don't you?
Yes, but I can't see anything.
Right, I know, that's the problem.
I will say, I'm not paid to promote our merch or do anything of the sort. I really like it. It's all super comfy.
That's so sweet of you. Yeah, I think Stephanie's favorite is definitely the girls' dress, the hoodie dresses that we've done.
That was good.
And I think for me,
Ooh.
oh damn it, damn
Oh,
it,
no,
damn
no,
it,
no,
damn it,
no,
damn it, damn it. Okay, there's this. Wait, where are you at? Come on. Good.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay, hey, that's the end of the level. Okay.
Woo!
So before we get there,
Yes.
Well, first off, thank you for saying that. That's actually really nice. So I think the jackets are always some of my favorites, just because that's the stuff that I naturally am drawn to as a person.
Yeah.
And so it really closely aligns with kind of the stuff that I just wear on a normal basis, and I make stuff that I would just want to wear. Oh, hey.
What is it? Oh, the torch.
That's the turrets.
It's kind of dark.
Oh my goch, come on. Is it dark?
It's a little.
It's so interesting how what you see and what I see differ.
It doesn't help that there's like
kidding
a
me?
light that's like shining into my eyes, so my
That
eyes are adjusting a little odd.
right. It does make it hard for like horror games, those lights.
Yeah.
Um,
But it makes everyone look so nice.
I know, right? It's the sacrifices you got to make sometimes. Okay, so we know where the purple key goes now, which is over there. So yeah, the bomber jacket I always really loved. The varsity hoodies I always really loved. I think those would be my favorites. Just as pieces that like I didn't think that we would ever be able to make because of how complicated they are.
You found it.
Right? So I hear more. Where's he at? Where is he at? I hear him. I hear more spiders. There he is. Is that him? No? Okay, we were not over here yet.
No.
And we were not. Okay, so we're almost done with the level.
I was gonna say, it's interesting that you can get to the end of the level without getting to like all
Right,
the
through
spaces.
all the- Come on. Okay.
Oh, careful.
Ooh, you made a lot of sounds.
Ooh.
You were an exciting one, weren't you? Oof.
I wonder if that means anything. With
Right?
Just like,
Right? Should I put that one on my head?
maybe.
I don't know. I don't trust those things.
I mean, it's like a trophy. You wear it.
Is it? I feel like even if I put them on after they've died, they're gonna like kill me again or something. I'm really paranoid.
No,
about
they just
those
make
things.
you one of them.
Hey, oh, this is the thing.
What the? Which? Oh, yeah.
So that's okay.
So, cool.
Right? So here.
Well found.
Huh. Interesting. And
I like that it's so far away from it too. Like,
right?
Like,
It is kind of testing your ability to. It's like, wow, this is an actual somewhat puzzle.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just, hey, here's a lock and a key right next to each other. You actually have to travel around a bit.
Yeah. And
Okay,
remember.
so that was in this room, if I remember right. Was it this room? How did I miss this ammo box? I don't. Sloppy map
I'm not sure
pat.
if it was. Did you go back through a vent before?
Oh
yeah, it should be
here,
this
right?
room.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's this, which is gonna do what? I'm so curious what this is. Because this game has not had a lot of these sorts of puzzles.
I know.
Okay, so that's.
So it follows the pipes.
So yeah, let's follow the pipe.
Which is honestly, if it's something to the pipes, I like how it ties back into the very beginning where you were playing with
Where
the.
I was still playing with those pipes.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think it is?
And it has to be in this level, right?
I would assume so.
Ooh,
The only thing is those like human-sized vents, right? The
Uh-huh.
human-sized vents are really suspicious.
Yeah.
And
Like, can you get them open?
hold up, there's something I'm really paranoid about because I hear the spiders.
Yeah.
The spider is here somewhere.
Oh, it's right there.
No, that's
No,
that's a
the other one?
headset. It's in one of these boxes, I think.
Gotcha.
That's the problem. It's hiding. Right? I hear him.
Yeah.
I hear him, and it's freaking me out right now. So what we're gonna do?
Just whammy everything.
I think so. I think that's the way to go here. Wow. Good job. Good job. Are you done? Are you done? Yeah, I know. Fine. Go.
I believe. Oh yeah. You're just Ramboing everything.
Right? This is my Rambo moment.
Mm-hmm. You should enjoy it.
Are you kidding me?
accept it. Is it what?
Where is this?
Is it not that white thing that fell right there?
No,
No,
those are the
okay.
lamps. And here's ammo, so we can get the ammo at least. Like that was a side benefit of all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this.
Hmm.
Ooh,
It
what's
has a D20.
Boneworks commander? Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well done. You want to roll it?
Which is interesting because in I
Ooh.
wonder if we can throw this in the reclamation bin. Because in duck
Oh.
season,
Yeah.
there was repeated like imagery of Dungeons and Dragons. So
Okay.
wait, what? Why?
Oh, but that's not bothering you? That's. Ooh.
Right.
That was weird.
Right. You done? Great. Thank you. Can I throw you in? Boop. Doesn't seem like it. Ball peen hammer. Oh, I had to leave ball peen.
You did. There's quite a few rooms back.
Right. That's kind of tragic and sad. Okay. But
So you kept knife.
I kept knife, so that frees up a couple inventory spots. So let's keep some stuff before we clear out these last two rooms, and then we'll see. This is so suspicious.
Right?
What did that thing do?
I
Do you
don't
think?
know.
It's really weird.
So if you follow, do the pipes lead down
Yeah.
that really dark hallway?
Yeah, I think we're gonna check that out. Let me do this real quick, just to kill this off first off. So this is one of Stress Level Zero's other games. That's Hover Junkers,
Okay.
which is interesting. Why is this one blue?
Okay.
Who's got? Okay, no, it's down. Gun. Ammo. Man, there's so much ammo in this level.
Maybe they just didn't expect you to knife it the whole way.
Maybe, right? Here, I'm gonna put you, I guess, down here for now. Grab you. It's good I left some inventory spots open. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. I need this guy. Go! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that was
It's
your head.
okay.
So sorry. Had no idea.
I was not paying
It,
attention.
it finally happened. This whole live stream, you've been doing such a good job of avoiding me. Oh, knife! Knife! You came back to me. Oh man, I got a sword now.
There's so many different types of like very unusual
Right, it's in here.
weaponry.
It's in here.
Yeah. Can you open it?
There's definitely a spider in there.
I wonder if that will be where whatever you turned on is.
Right, it feels like it must be. Right, we turned this on.
Yep. Did we? Can you turn it or anything?
I mean, it fits. Hold up.
Yeah.
Here, I need to drop off some things real quick.
Yep.
Because I just got a lot of stuff. And then, I mean, we'll play around with it for a second. Right, it's so suspicious, but there's definitely something in there.
Yep.
100%, definitely, no doubt about it. Is this guy gonna show up again? Huh.
Huh.
You're weird. Stab. Oh, that is through your... Hey, come on, hey. Come on, sword.
That is an interesting spawn. I guess he comes through the door.
Right, I was gonna say, I think he just kind of shows up for that scripted event with the turret guy.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Which is interesting.
Right. Okay, there.
Because it's such a very specific move with this come and stop until you get close enough.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. So, what do we think?
Because what? That's...
It's,
it has to be that way.
I mean, it's clearly in here.
Yeah. Is that a door you
Oh
can
wait,
open?
that it is and it's moving.
Yeah. Can you pull that? Is it something you can go grab?
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so I can pull it out,
Okay.
and then this thing's gonna jump and attack me.
Yep.
Immediately. There it is. Can I shoot?
That was a weird sound.
Right.
It.
Come on. Shoot.
I think you might just have to pull it back again.
Yeah, right. Oh, jeez.
Oh. Ooh, there's a couple of them.
Are there a couple?
It's hard to tell because it keeps moving.
Right, I
think
know.
it felt like I saw two. Is there boxes in front of it?
No, it doesn't seem like there.
Okay. It's hard to tell.
Oh, come on. Like, I'm on top of this thing. Am I not supposed to? Like, clearly I'm supposed to open this in some capacity.
Yeah.
There you go. Get in. Like, I'm more comfortable playing with this if... Hey, buddy. Good. There is another.
Yeah.
Right, I hear him.
I do too.
Okay, come on. Stay there. Right, maybe I just need to grab it with both hands.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Oh,
I think it just keeps getting caught on your body or
is
something.
that what it is?
Maybe?
It's so strange. Like, oh, am I not supposed to be able to access this?
I mean, you should be able to.
Right, and it feels like I've done all the necessary.
Can you?
Like, I turned the one thing, I activated that thing. Here, oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Are you kidding me? Is that all it took this whole time? That's so stupid. So wait, where's the other one though? I keep hearing you. Okay, there you are. Oh. Really? Was this all it was for?
Maybe.
You did? Great. Well, all the buzzing stopped, so that's good.
Yeah. I mean, that's. Can you get up to that grate?
Wait, what is up here?
Right?
Huh. Right? This is so strange.
Yeah, it feels like there should be something.
Oh! Darn it. Right? What is that? This is so odd. Here, let's see if I want to really end this level because we've been doing this level forever.
This is a long episode.
right? But at the same time, I'm so curious about a lot of this. Because again, this is just one of those games where it just feels like there's a lot of secrets hidden everywhere. Okay. Can I grab onto this?
Ooh.
I can, yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is really cool.
But
And there's nothing!
But what,
Are you
like,
kidding me?
Like that seems like such a weird thing to have you be able to interact with.
So I think what it was trying to do is offer an so they had the turrets right
Yep.
here. So I'm assuming that it was an alternative to the turrets, maybe?
Maybe?
That's so weird, though.
Yeah.
And also, like, what was this all about? Right? And then that's the end of the level. And we did everything. We found the keys.
Yeah.
Huh. That is so bizarre.
That's very odd.
Right?
Yeah, it feels like you should be able to do something with it.
I wonder. I wonder if that it didn't seem like it unlocked anything.
I mean,
either.
like it went through a wall, so like there's the possibility. Was it in the direction of the door you were going to?
I mean, kind of.
Kind
It was
of?
going in the direction that the level ended in.
So I wonder if there is like something that it does to the next level. Like maybe you unlock something.
Right? But it would be weird but it felt very optional.
Right?
Right? It didn't feel like it unlocked something that I needed because we got to the end of the level without activating that thing.
Yep.
So it seems. Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess if you find something in the next level where it's connected to a pipe.
Well, and it's interesting too. To what you're saying, because the yellow pipe was the one. Remember earlier, I'm like,
Yeah.
it feels like I need to turn this.
Right?
That was also a yellow pipe.
It was. And you turned it all the way and did everything you could with it, right?
Right? It's really strange. Here, I'm gonna hop back to main menu at this point.
Yep.
Just to make sure that we're all saved here. But Amy, thank you
Yes.
for putting up with
Of
me
course.
flailing on the couch next to you. I'm glad that you weren't too greatly injured.
No, I'm perfectly fine. I have a hard head.
I hope that in the future it doesn't necessarily have to come to that, but you know.
This job is just full of surprises. You know, you never know what's coming at you.
So true. You're so right. Oh, some of the best. So I collect. So this is from our run. I'm assuming.
Okay.
So in our run, we collected 2537 of light ammo and 1680 of the heavy ammo.
Okay.
And so that brings us to 2, 3, 4. We got like 4, 11, like 410. Like, so we were missing about like 1,000 or whatever.
Yep.
Huh. So in break room we got all the ammo. We
Yep.
got 40 out of 40. And the second one we got, and it's interesting. So it's counting down the individual stuff that we're losing too.
Okay.
So that's why you're getting individual rounds being lost. So that's ones that we've shot off. Huh.
Interesting. So I wonder if there's a way to get through with just everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you just have to melee everything at that
Yeah.
point. That's fascinating.
That's hard.
I don't know, but I do know one thing. I'm grateful that you were on the couch today. Thank
was
you
happy to be here.
so much, Amy, for joining us.
Of course. I'm always happy to help out however I can.
And now that, I'm at the final level, or kind of like the final sequence of the game, we can invite Stephanie back in so she can
Indeed.
finally see the ending of this thing that we've been working on for so long. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is I don't even know what that level was called. What was that level called? That was called the, what was it called? I can't say. Oh no, look
Is it
up.
Central Station or?
Oh yeah, the subway. Okay, obviously.
Yeah.
So that was the subway station of Boneworks, which means we were just one away, and then a little bit, but one away from finishing this thing off. Hopefully we can finish it off in the next episode of Boneworks. Probably be another one that we film in advance, just because, we've done a lot of live streams of it, and I want to do other things for the live streams, but I really want to get this done. Especially I want to get it done as close to our theories as possible. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Amy, for joining us. Hopefully
It was super fun.
I know we all learned a little bit more about her, myself included. So, she's pretty great.
It was nice to bond.
She's a pretty awesome team member here, so I'm glad that she's getting some love, hopefully from you guys down in the comments below. And we'll be back with more Boneworks and more GT Live coming up soon. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, that wasn't a stream. A live stream. Definitely wasn't.